G'day and welcome back. Let's play some more of our English Britannia campaign in EU4. So at the moment we are just trying to destroy Scotland. I will also go down to Friesland if our bodies don't head over there first. And we still need to see further before we can send our colonist out. Problem at the moment is we need to get rid of a hell of a lot of ships. So I was bringing these guys down to try and sell them to somebody. I can't remember the rules with selling ships. We're allowed to be... No, nobody's allowed to be at war. Alright, we'll just disband these ones then. Because at the moment we're paying 6.5 ducats per month for over force limit. So getting rid of, that was a couple of cogs and some light ships, so that sorts that out a lot, and we're still 4 over the force limit, so there's that. Alright, Kings County is back. We will head into these ones. After taking them, we'll go to Limerick and Cork, and we'll get down there in time, I think. Alright, and we have one Lothian. About to hopefully capture that ship, and these guys, I guess, can go to Limerick. Under attack in the 5th of 4th. The 4th of 1st? 1st of 4th. Alright, so we don't actually need to do much else, but we'll go hang outside of the Frisian capital. Frieslandish capital. Whatever that pronoun would be. Ooh. He has a heavy in there. We have Christopher Columbus. And we captured 5 ships. All light ships, which, of course, we just had to get rid of, so... 1, 2, 3... We'll keep the Duchess. Mannequin P. We'll keep the Flanders and the Tiger. Let us disband this lot. Okay. And then, yeah, we've got this guy here as well. The new heavy, which we will keep around. I think that was, yeah, that's all the heavies. Okay. Got Ormond. Get to County Cork. Now that's a problem. Alright, so we'll just get down to Cork. We don't have any generals at the moment, just got 2 admirals. Which seems kind of apt for the English, I guess. We're not going to be able to get there in time. Let's shift consolidate, detach a guy, and see if we can actually get here before that. Probably not. And no, but they didn't win it, so we're lucky. Gary Hepburn's a 1-3. We've got numbers on our side. And, well, he's got more discipline than we do, and better tactics. Alright, got Limerick. Let's get them down to Cork. Leaders, harder to find. Lose army tradition, lose professionalism. That just outright sucks. Let's get these guys up to Cork as well. Alright, Scottish army is gone. As we take Cork, so we're done over here. Have 20 transports still. It's going to be 2 trips. But let's... yeah, it's probably quicker to take the ships. Let's go land in Calais, and then probably do a little sea hop from there afterwards. Hello, Friesland. No, I don't particularly care about Friesland if we don't have to. We do have to. Unless they'd want a white piece, which, not even close. Clergy gain influence, lose ducats and prestige. Good question. Clergy, it is 88 now. No. I have to support the younger candidate, unfortunately. And we're making some money again. We would rather just lose the prestige. And the other thing I was thinking of, even though it'll take us to negative prestige, I want to get rid of Jane Tudor. The sooner the better. Been removed from the line of succession with a pillow. Alright, that is everyone actually down here now. So, can we walk all the way through? We can. Alright then, we'll send a few over there. And we'll send a few up there. And we'll split them off and go to the other 2 as well. As Ansbach finally make their way up where we told them to. And all our allies are perfectly fine. Oh, seriously. It's the thing with walking through the fog of war. And now they just walk in and deal with the rest of that. And of course, we don't even need to go there anymore. And now Brandenburg arrives as well. Fine. Well, let's just take care of these. We were doing the blockade, but now we're not. So let's go up to coast of Ireland. And France has nearly dealt with his heretics. Alright, Oversticht and Groningen. I assume Ansbach has a leader. He's got a 1-2 in there. They are wandering off somewhere. Looks like they're actually coming over to Oberlausitz or Niederlausitz. And shouldn't we be getting close to finishing this one? Alright. Eager has to wait for Pulsen though. It's all good. Just chase him wherever he thinks he's going to be going. And we can invest in admin tech and we'd be the first. Well, 3 years ahead. I guess, because I have no idea how good this is going to be, we'll go over for it. Spend the extra 3 years worth. That sounds fine. Now, pass the Act of Uniformity. Missionary strength for embracement cost. Nope. We can make more states now as well. Well, Leinster and Connacht and Munster. I'm thinking it's probably better now than it used to be because there's more provinces in Ireland. So, Leinster, Connacht, Munster, and Ulster if we had the extra one, which we don't. What was the deal with our parliament? Manpower recovery speed until 96. Okay, so we've got a while to have to think about that. So the extra cores we'll just do whenever we have way too many points. And the Austrians have finally arrived up here as well. We'll just keep doing this with that many men. Derby, if you can get around to the seats, and forgot to keep track of them. Let's go up to Berlin. Profiteering in Chartres. Unrest. Reduction is fine, because who cares about goods produced? Yeah, buddy, you're not going that way. Yeah. Might actually catch him this time. And Devon's being given one. Alright. Let's actually come down to Wittenberg. Yeah, we'd try something like that. And now we've caught him. And 3-2 versus a 1-2. Dragged it out of him at the end. He shouldn't have anywhere to go. As bad as our army is, we still beat him. And that would be everything done and dusted. We'll just wait for this so we can grab whatever. And let's get over to Core. And just wait for manpower to come back up so we can do the war against France. Might be able to do something else before then. Dispute succession in Rostov, but apparently not anymore, because I didn't even click that off. Sack of Leeuwarden. Gain army professionalism, lose a few ducats. Devastation in that stuff that we're not going to have. Lose army professionalism, gain ducats, gain military power, etc. I think I always go for this one when we get this event. It's just 5%, such a huge amount of professionalism. Alright, we've won the Siege of Friesland. And how many more ships do we have to capture? Dude, where's my boat? We only need to capture 1 out of this. And we captured 2. Nice. Achievement unlocked. Dude, where's my boat? Captured 20 boats with the Boarding Naval Doctrine. So, I guess we could get rid of that doctrine now. What would we actually want to have as England? It's going to cost us a couple of hundred ducats. That seems okay. Naval maintenance would be actually pretty good if we want to build up. Maybe at the moment it's costing 6. It was 15%, wasn't it? So it'd be 0.9 ducats per month. It would take a long time to actually pay off, but if you kept it for the rest of the game, it could be useful. Galley compatibility, we don't care about galleys. Ship trade power, I guess, is pretty useful. Naval combat bonus off owned coast. I'm thinking... I mean, most of the time we're going to be attacking things that are near our own coast. Except for actual core territory up there. I mean, it won't be useful the first time you attack somebody, but the second time, if you took a bit of land, it would be useful. I guess we'll just keep shipboarding for now. It saves you having to build ships if you capture them instead, I guess. I don't know. And still can't explore anyway. But these guys can protect trade in the English Channel. Extra couple of % trade power there. You guys are supposed to be coming down here. I guess we could black flag out anyway. A 225 air, that's much better than... What do we have? A 202 before. Since we're doing military idea group, and we just want to generally be the strongest military around. Okay. Time to piece out the Republic of Friesland for ducats and war-eps. Guess we could steer trade if there's nothing else. Don't care too much. Actually, let's get rid of their alliance with Scotland. And just take 92 ducats. That'll do for that. Since all we can do with Scotland, who still has a royal marriage with France, is the, what do you call it? Show strength. Gain 100 of each monarch power. Hell yes. Thank you, Scotland. Exploration, gain innovativeness. No, we need to catch up on tech. Oh, especially for the colonial range. Okay, so no, we don't need that. Exiled army in Antwerp. They should still be on their way out to core. Nobles demand recompense. Alright, have some ducats. Scotland is no longer a valid rival. Yeah, that was kind of a rush job anyway. So, next rival could be the Ottomans. It's kind of a long-term problem that way. I'm thinking Venice, personally, because I'm sure... You know, it's just gone 1490, so they've just broken out of the HRE. What was I going to say? I was thinking... That is the right thing. He doesn't actually have any claims. What the hell, Austria? I was assuming he'd have a claim on Istria or Friuli or something. Alright, well, now they're our rival, Austria should go ahead and start fabricating on them. Brandenburg. Yeah, Brandenburg does. Alright, our other problem is the overextension there. We'll just do Aga for now. We'll let this trend down. So our truce with France, it's up in 97, so 7 years till we can get them in the PU. Let's go ahead and grab naval ambitions, and that should, hopefully, let us reach something in the New World. Wrong map mode. Colonial, we can reach everything. Well, this is actually our edge here. 397, 343, yep. The ones I like doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go like 5, 6, 7 if nobody else comes up before then. So we got 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10 and 9. Yeah, all pretty good. I don't think anything's a trade specialty. So I guess we just start there. We should be able to afford it. Explorer can also explore again, of course. So, explore the American East Coast coast, because it has to be done. And there were actually a few things there to do, so let's cancel this for a second. We'll grab... where's Mannequin? Mannequin Peas... La Duchess Unicorn. And these need to take... Christopher Columbus over to the New World. Have to be in a port to start it. Where are we? We're up there. Alright, just go to Kent. And then these guys have to go back to protecting trade in the English Channel. Alright, from here we shall explore the Caribbean, no, the American East Coast Sea. Alright. It's good until one of the explorers dies, then it'll be a bit slower. Hungary is getting wrecked by Poland, who we could ally. That would be a super strong alliance. Do kind of want to keep the Pope. I was thinking of who we could drop. The Pope, Portugal or Castile. I want to keep Portugal and Castile for the war against France. Well, Poland absolutely loves us, so we'll just improve with them for now, so that it stays that way. And we'll get an alliance with them after we've got PU over France or something. I think once we've got the PU on France, we'll drop Portugal and Castile as allies. Yeah. Let these guys, well, not these guys fight amongst themselves. Let Aragon and Castile fight each other. And what have we just completed? Maritime Empire. I can't remember what was the problem with that. Wouldn't have been a number of sailors, it was just 40 ports. We didn't just take any more land though. Okay. Lay the keel. An admiral becomes available for duty. Gain a permanent claim on Gibraltar. Well, that's useful. That'd be a good way to get to war with them, since we can't fabricate on Portugal. Alright. 3342. Admiral Guy Howard. Gibraltar owned by England. So, yeah, we just need to go to war with them. This will be done once we get this province from Scotland. Conquering Scotland, we just have to do a lot. Conquering Brittany. Now, the problem with this has to be owned. Yeah, we're going to have to take these off France, which I don't think we're going to be able to do. Damn it. We can demand it from him when he's in the PU, though, can't we? I'm going to have to remember which key is which. This one. Brandenburg, you're in a PU. Can we demand Wingrana province? Is it just vassals you can do the thing with? It is. But our thing over France ends... Don't want that one. We want us. Where is it? Force Union expires January of 1511. So we maybe could take these in a war before we go take the Union. I mean, could be possible. 8, 19, 32. Wouldn't be able to do both. And what's the other mission we've completed? Discover the Americas. Oh, fair enough. Settler chance and global settler increase for 15 years. And gain 50 Diplo. That's pretty good. So, settle in America. One fully colonized province in colonial Eastern America, colonial region. That will take a little while. Yeah, we still need to do text before we do the other stuff. Truce with the Brandenburg has ended. Didn't that end a while ago? Ooh, that's looking good. I like seeing Virgin coastline. No Spanish in it. Oh, Morocco's going to feel some pain here. Alright, Christopher Columbus had to come all the way back over here. But now we want to explore the Caribbean Sea. Wasn't that where we sent the other guy? Caribbean Sea coast. And note quantity. Alright. Well, that answers that. So the other guy's going to the Caribbean Sea. So I can go to the... Damn it, is he going to the coast or the sea? Let's go Atlantic South American Sea then. He was doing the Caribbean coast. This is the guy... He has arrived here. Not sure how long ago he arrived. Other cultures in the British group are American, Welsh and Scottish. What was the other one? St. Vincent also accept the following cultures. Gascon and Norman. Alright. Alright, done with the Caribbean coast. Didn't think that was going to last long. Caribbean Sea. And money is looking pretty good. Austria asks for help. Austrian pretender rebels. Ah, these are ones that we have to get rid of. We can't really lose any manpower. Well, we'll give him 100 ducats. Oh, they got stuck over there. Damn it. We hopefully won't have to actually help him with that. And yes, we want the other guys to come around to core. That could very well be a problem. You know what? Let's get these guys shipped over to Gertz. It'll take a while to get there. Do like that we have a port in the south. Just really wish we could have taken Rudahori or Hradeko so we could walk all the way through here if we wanted to. Oh, Castile. Still angry about that Burgundian inheritance. Even if it had gone to Austria, it would have been great. Stupid Castilians. Although, we were close to getting a PU over Castile as well. I hate that event. Alright, dispute succession in Wallachia. No, it's 20. Hajdau. Some random Wallachian, because who cares about Wallachia? Looks like they took the smaller group first. How short are we on manpower? Still 13,000 under. Ottomans are occupying Genoa. In the Ottoman conquest of Scio. Well, that's fair enough. And there goes the stability. Alright, Atlantic South American coast. You see all the way down there, then we'll know what Portugal and Castile get up to. Assume Aragon. Admin and quantity. France. Economic offensive. Exploration expansion. Yeah, Castile's going to be a problem. National tax modifier down. Manpower. National unrest. We should be able to deal with. They're doing exploration expansion as well. Alright, well. They're going to need to be cut down to size sooner rather than later. What was the other thing we didn't have before? Present on 2 continents, right. Transfer subject. Go to war with Aragon, get him to transfer Naples. Or go to war with Denmark, get him to transfer Norway. Better colonies when they're finished. I'm thinking that would be good for this one, since we are forced to do a whole colonial thing for the Anglophile achievement. So, yep. Cristobal Colon. Didn't I just send him off? Explore the South Atlantic Sea. So all we really want to focus on colonizing is colonial Eastern America and the Caribbean. We'll try and probably just ignore South America altogether in this game, I think. Try and do Mexico, Louisiana. Not Canada so much. I hate doing the whole Canadian thing. They're always a weak army to help out. Alright. West African Sea, I guess. Because we do have to get around to see India, I think was one of these missions. Colonize the Spice Island, chart the southern seas, discover India. This whole thing here we need to deal with. And yeah, we have to conquer these off Spain as well. Portugal, White Peace, Mali. Morocco will cede Fez, Marrakesh, Abda, Meknes, Tadla, Haha to Portugal, and Ifni to Castile. It's kept separated there. Fine. So, I know that we still have the truce. We don't have a guy free to check that in. Oh yes, the Polish. You know, I should probably be trying to support our claimant over there, but don't really have any Diplo rep. Alright, does this come up from being technologically ahead of time? I don't know if it counts for military, because it never counts for corruption, so I don't know. West African CCC. Explore West African Sea coast. do like coming back to Finisterre, don't they? Alright, the Caribbean Sea coast. And what are we getting? 40 plus... What does it say it? This one. 40 plus 6 per year. So we're getting 100 per year. Which is kind of really slow. Truce with Provence has ended. Portugal has died. Is still at DRV. 33 with a 14-year-old heir. Alright, what do you say? Provence. I mean, we could get a little bit of land. It's allied to France, so we actually can't. Alright, forget about Provence. No, he's not allied. Guaranteed. Okay. Border friction. Portugal's opinion. Liz Diplo. Seriously. Queen Consort Regency. It's a 332. Well, he was about 50, I think. And it's a Lancaster, which would be fantastic if he had a weak heir, but he doesn't, so it's not great. He'd have to die. God, yeah, it's going to be close. The Green Hills of Bayungula. How great. Menace from Miami. Gain prestige. Yeah, we don't care if they're aggressive because they're not allowed to rise up and attack us. Alright, exploration of North Atlantic coast. How far down? Just to the edge of the Congo. We'll let Portugal take all of this. The Panama Beasts. Gain 50 Diplo, gain ducats. Thinking Diplo is more important at the moment. You're saying we're allowed to invest in exploration, but we're not gonna. Even though the next one gives us 20 global settler increase. Oh crap, you know what else? Where are we going? Okay. Have to get their loyalty up before we can do anything. Damn. Establish New World missions. Uprising chance and assimilation. Probably not actually worth it, other than the assimilation eventually. Tapuya, Tupinaquim, and Potiguar. Alright, Cristobal. Alright, nearly finished all their work again. These guys, of course, I completely forgot we're doing the thing, and looks like those lot are dead now anyway. So we're just standing here suffering attrition for no reason. But Brandenburg have something on Saxony? He does. Mainz and Nuremberg. If we were to declare war here, Platinum would not come in. That's perfect. Nuremberg and Mainz. Call in the Pope and Castile, but not Portugal, because he's in a lot of debt. Good to know. Do we want to do a quick little expansion through Saxony? Kind of don't want to feed them much, if anything. What do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we wouldn't want to feed it to them anyway, because they'd just give it back when the Emperor demands it. I think we kind of do want to. What else has he got? Magdeburg. He's allied with... Yeah, see, they'd defend that one. Bohemia would as well. We'd have to go through Saxony. Probably about the only person the planet doesn't like. Alright, and what did you just say? What the hell are they going? I've already seen everything over there. Didn't it say something about... Yeah, Christopher Columbus just died. That's the one that's dropped out. 3 units are on their way to join this one. Alright. Didn't know they auto-merged when one of the guys dies. See if that actually works or not. And the French have claimed Calais. Alright, the other guy is actually coming to merge. In diddly-doo. But, no. Well, there's no more exploration to do, so let's get everybody here over to Kent. These are Fitzburgian separatists we don't particularly want to touch. Alright, I mean, we need to do something. This sounds perfectly reasonable. Pope and Castile, as long as they've got plenty of favours, which they both do, we'll call them both in. It is 2.5 years, I think, until we can go to war with France. This shouldn't take particularly long. We shall invest in Diplotech, get even further ahead of time again, or is it... doesn't actually double it or anything, just stays the same if you're ahead of time at all, I think. Nuremberg have honoured, Mainz have honoured, we are at war with very little, really. Gonna have to split these guys in half. Let's just go to the hills and the woods. Want people to attach to us so that we have a leader. $15 and 4, 14 and 4. Can we grab? We can grab a couple more when we have manpower. How negative are we? 11,000 under. Unrest in Aga. Well, it's gold mine, so we don't want to buy up autonomy if we don't have to. Erzgebirge. I'm going to want to make this a state next. And how bad is the gold? It's not actually causing any problems yet. Thanks, buddy. Of course you're heading in there. Good one, Pope. Alright, rotten boroughs. Gain corruption. Shrewsbury gets rotten borough. Loses the seat in Parliament. Well, we lose stability that way, so yeah, let's take the corruption. And we're up to 100 from the papacy. I think we won't grab stability until we absolutely have to. We just keep waiting for this to come up. Alright. Let's get over to Wittenberg. Or, yeah, we'll go to Wittenberg. These guys can finish there and then head up and do the rest. You know what, probably should have just gone to Nuremberg. Although, the Saxons are up here. Let's see about scaring them away. A lot of Austrians about. And Castile has died. We'll see what happens there. You know what? Called him into this war, so we can't dissolve the alliance. Well, we do have to go to war with him eventually to take Burgundian land. So let's wait, because we want to call him against France. Right. I was thinking it was going to line up nicely, because you have to wait 5 years for the truce of breaking it, so it'd be 16. They went with let us bind their dynasty to ours. How do you have an Iberian wedding when it's a Garmendia and a Trastamara? I thought they'd be the same dynasty. Alright, well, that sucks eventually, but for now it's good for helping us against France, I guess. I guess there is still a chance we can get our dynasty back on there. We've won the Siege of Saxon. Yeah, just throw all your men in here. Let's go to Frankfurt. Never even noticed that had been taken by Mainz. Where are you going? And why are you not doing what I literally just told you to do? Alright. Oh, and Ansbach's taken Mainz. You know what, we should actually feed Ansbach if we're confident they wouldn't be giving things straight back. It's not like he has any other cause anyway. Wittenberg has come under the occupation of England. He has one claim, no cause. And Bohemia has been elected. What happened, Palatinate? Got an heir, he just didn't get the votes. Had no idea that was... Why? Oh, because we're a Regency Council. Fair enough. He's getting 3 votes at the moment, but that's because Palatinate's voting for him as well. Palatinate's way down there. Oh, because they... Do they actually get a malus for not defending the Empire against us? Or do you just get a bonus when you do? Doesn't look like they get a malus for it. Damn it. Yeah. Alright, remember where you're trying to click. Leipzig has come to us, yes. No, we want to look at... Did covert actions once provinces are the only things there? Rivalries. Yeah, it looks like there's no negative for not defending the Empire. And we're at war with Anhalt. Is he a vassal of Saxony? He's a junior partner of Saxony. The Emperor's just rivaled us. Okay. Well, good thing we declared this when we did. Otherwise there'd be no way to get in. Thuringen has come to the occupation of England. Oh, he's allied with France. That sucks as well. What's his storing? Zapotebrad 43, 30-year difference. Yeah. Is France still de Savoia? Yep. 44 years old. Hopefully he stays excommunicated. And the leagues are going to come around soon. You know, we'll be able to force Anglicanism on Brandenburg, Ansbach, and Austria. Wonder how that'll go. Wonder how that whole thing will go. I suppose it's not a... they moved to one further over. No potential religions to convert to. It's got to be very soon. Gain ducats, papal influence, tax comes down for quite a long time. Or straight out gain stability, which is why I didn't do that. Alright, next debate. Reform the rotten boroughs. We didn't actually just gain stability. No, it went down too. Advisor cost reduction, stability, or land maintenance modifier. I think stability is always good. Use of crown lands, lose legitimacy, we can do that once. Army commissions, just army tradition. Ignore corruptions, not the best thing to do. Promote meritocracy, no. Lose 8, sounds okay. Lose prestige is fine. What are we on? 66. Lose a little more legitimacy because it comes back eventually. I guess we have to suffer a little extra to get our stability up straight away. So that's all good. There's no ongoing effect from that. There is legitimacy actually. That's actually helpful. Alright. And where else do we need to go? Done Westphalen. Everyone's doing everywhere. Verden has a habit of going south. Oh yes, this lot. Not Anthony Wolf. We have a fine young 3342 who wants to protect trade in the English Channel for us. Ooh, 888 admin. We are rather far ahead on admin, so we're not going to take this for a while. Let's go getting some more money. Oh, you're taking Frankfurt. Out of here. There's only about 300. 290. 3.8 ducats a month is pretty good. That's including the colonial maintenance, so 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's bring it up to 0.2 per year. Because there is quite a bit of corruption to bring down. And probably a good idea to remember to re-best guess every now and then. These burgers are going to take forever to get loyalty back up. 0.13 per month. Treason against England. Lose professionalism. Hell no. Gain professionalism. Scottish Marches area. Get reassessment. That's fine. Access from Bohemia. The Scottish Marches. It's either no issue or hasn't updated yet. It's actually fine. And the Grand Captain, Matthew Hudson, has passed on. René de Saint-Esprit. Well, we literally don't look like we can afford it. Let's just go for the level 1. Fort defense. I mean, slows people down. Oh, and we took Chartres. Yeah. So what does France even have down there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Garmendia. Carlos Lancaster. Hopefully he gets a weak air. And then we've got quite a while. With his requesting military access from us. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, haven't been keeping an eye on this war. Who we actually war with? Nuremberg. I remember them saying we took Mainz. Yeah, we've got everything on them. Let's take all of their cash. Take war reps, and I guess steer trade. Not really going to do much, but who cares? What node are they even in? Rhineland. It's going to help more than anything else. Next up, Nuremberg. War reps, steer trade. Not going to feed Ansbach. It really wouldn't be worth it. July 1497. I guess we could feed Ansbach some of these if he wants them. I'd rather just take Saxony for ourselves, so we have a fort up here to cover these three. I think that would be a good idea. And we do have an abundance of admin, so if we're going to give it to anyone, might as well give it to ourselves. Get all the benefit, make sure that nothing's handed back. Don't care so much about Anhalt. So, occupied by England. We also take Bamberg, then we can walk over to Ansbach whenever we want. Most of this, what was the difference? That was 24, that's 10. 24 and 10. Yeah, I like that idea. We could wait until December, but it won't get rid of a whole lot of them. If we just don't worry about Bamberg, then we can definitely do that. And joining these up is more important than Ansbach, who really cares about that. Alright, do we want to do that now? This is Saxony, so we want to... We don't really care about his alliances. And he's a rival of Bohemia. Well, that's actually perfect. He'll never get defended by the new emperor either. Cancel Anhalt, probably not. Release Thuringia and Würzburg. We don't want to pay Diplo. Force military access won't matter anymore because we can get through. So let's take war reps and transfer trade power to England. No, we'll just have a shorter truce. Alright, let's think about this one. No, that's worse than Bamberg. Würzburg. No, can't get anything else. Alright, let's take Saxony. And say goodbye to them as we go ahead and call that. Exiled armies in Thuringen and Frankfurt, which means we can get over to Corps, ready for a war with France in July. France, who are allied to Scotland again, damn it. Anakeona. The Taino Catholic statesman Anglophile joins your court. Half price. Skill 2 Diplo Rep. Who do we have at the moment? Half price Skill 3 Diplo Rep, who is gonna die pretty soon. Rather just take Diplo straight out right now, though. Deal with the money problems later. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break here, and when we come back, the truce with France will be up, and we'll see whether it's going to be a good idea to declare forced union on them. It's all going to depend on who wants to join. They will. They could not even pay off their debt. Too distant and all the rest of it, so I guess not Portugal, but we'll think about if the Pope wants to come in and everything else. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and I'll see you soon. See you later.